So GZ theorem, let G be a group and ZG be the center of G. If this is the factor group, G by ZG is cyclic, this factor group is cyclic, then G is abelian. So first, before we prove the theorem, we notice what we have given. So the given is ZG is center of G. That is, what is the meaning of this? This means, by definition of center, this contains the element of G such that AX is equal to XA for all X belong to G. That means simply those elements are contained in ZG which commute with the element of G, right? Actually, the commutative element of G are contained. Some elements certainly there are commutative. Why? Because at least identity we know. Identity is commutative because identity is left side, right side, both sides. So at least one element always there, and we already have proved that ZG is subgroup of G. This also we have proved. And another part is given, and GZA is cyclic. What is the definition of cyclic? That means this is G. This means this is cyclic, so it is generated by some element, you can say GZ, right? GZ. Or this means also we know GZ raised to n, and n is integer. N is integer, or n belong to set of integer. So this is the definition. Now we have to prove, G is abelian, that means commutative. So let X belong to G. If X belong to G, then this is the cosets, right? This set is the set of cosets or factor group we say. So this means X, Z belong to GZ. Similarly, we can say, more explain if I say that means this element equal to, because this is, so we can say XZ is a left coset, and this group is generated by GZ. So we can say XZ is equal to GIZ, where that means this coset equal to with some coset of this set. Similarly, Y belong to Z. Similarly, this means YZ belong to, because now it become coset. Actually here is the G, right? Here is the G. This belong to GZ. I am removing this because it is writing is long. So this means YZ again equal to GJZ. Some element from here. That means from here what we conclude? That means this X equal to the element of this equal to element of this. That means we can say x is equal to gi, suppose z1, and similarly y also will be this x. Easily we can say, because z contain identity, so this element, if we consider the identity, that means xe, right? Similarly this become gj z2, where z1 z2 belong to zg. Now we show xy equal to yx, because x and y we consider element of G, and we have to show G is abelian, so we have to show these are commutative. So I rub this part, and it is simple, it is not difficult. So now taking these values, xy is equal to giz1 into gj z2, and this I can write gi z1 gj z2y, because associativity hold for all these elements, because all these elements belong to G, and G is group, so group is always associative, but it is not necessary that group is always commutative, that we are proving. So from here we get this, and this thing I can write equal to gi is as it is, because this is center, so I can write gj z1 z2, there is no problem. And again using associativity I can write gi gj, this is, I take one side and the second side this z z2. Why I could write like this I change, because G, this is the element of zg, and zg is center, element of this zg is center, so element in zg will commute. That's why I could write this this element in the order, that means I could change, because zg is a commutative set, the specific, but whole G not necessarily, right? So this we can write. Again this I can write, again this I can write gi on the same pattern, gi g raised to j, or I change, I can change this element, this I can change also, and finally I reach, and this also I change z to z1, because these are element in z, and finally I can write g raised to j z2, and this I can write gi z1, and this is actually y, and this is equal to x. So xy equal to yx, this we have to prove, this we have to prove. So we can say G is abelian. So ZG is commutative, but how actually, the main thing here I want to tell, this part Z1 Z2 equal to Z2 Z1, this is rather perhaps not that easy, but this is easy. How G is abelian? Like we can say Gi Gj, I can write Gi plus j, where I and j are integers and integer are commutative, so I can write Gj plus I, and this can be written Gj Gi. But this case, how Z1 Z2 equal to Z2 Z1, this part actually, since here if I consider one element G, or since we can say G is group and Zg is subgroup of G, therefore let I can let this, it is not, this belong to Zg and Z2 belong to G. I can write like this because both elements are in G. So what is the definition of Zg? Zg is those element of, I can say Z2 belong to, or Z1 belong to G, such that Z1 Z2 equal to Z2 Z1. This is the definition for all Z2 belong to G. This is the definition of center. With using this definition, I can write this.